Welcome back to Aldi's Friends. I'm Joyce.
I'm Josh.
And we are moving on to day number 20 of our Advent calendar for 2020.
No.
2022.
White or red?
It's going to be a white.
It's going to be a red. Red. We just did a white. It's going to be a red.
50-50 chance, Josh.
No. Probability dictates that if it last one was a white, next one's going to be a red.
No.
Based on previous experience.
Okay. I don't think it's straight white, red, white, red. White,
I think it's
red,
been
white,
almost...
red. We had 2 reds in a row at least. I don't think we've had...
2 whites in a row, I don't think.
I'm getting blackberries.
It smells like it's going to be a good one.
Definitely getting berries, maybe a little bit of oak.
Sweet up front. Goes into a little bit of dryness, but not too dry.
A hint of pepper.
This reminds me of the ones we've raved about, but not quite as good.
It has more tannins at the end.
Yeah.
It doesn't have any smoky notes, which we love. We love smoked meat, smoked cheeses, smoky notes in our drinks. What is this one called?
So this is Snowy Slopes, a red blend from Spain. If there's one way to describe Snowy Slopes, it's larger than life. Big, massive, powerful. This red wine carries weight, and it's worth its weight in gold. In this wine, gemmy red and dark fruit are countered by earthy notes and rustic tannins. Okay, I'll agree with that. Wild berries, plum, fig, and blueberries make this a total fruit bomb that only Spanish grapes are capable of. Spanish winemakers have been through a lot over the years, and as a result, they are tough. They've had to deal with the Moorish conquest of Iberia, a vine disease that wiped out almost every single vineyard. We've done this so many times. A civil war, and tons of political strife. They've managed not only to persevere through these challenges, but come out as one of the most prestigious wine regions in the world. Not only has this made them some of the toughest, most devoted winemakers, it has jump-started a vast industry of diverse talent, ranging from traditional to experimental. Snowy Slopes is the perfect match for hearty winter dishes. Think roasted meats and tomato-based dishes. Our favorites are lasagna, brisket, potatoes au gratin, and stuffed shells. Every time there's like a pasta in there, I feel like that means that there should be like mozzarella or some sort of like those pasta cheeses in their cheese calendar, but it's not.
It should be an echo, if you will.
Yeah. Like everything is just either a Gouda or a cheddar or a Leicester, which I feel like is very cheddar-esque.
Are we asking Aldi to step up their game?
We are. Aldi, we challenge you to get us more than just cheeses that are Gouda and
cheddars.
Well, I was gonna say the Gouda and
Gouda
from
and cheese.
England.
I have nothing against cheeses from England.
No, but let's get. Where's the Italian cheeses?
That's true. And I wonder, like, how much of this is centered around like the shelf life, because we bought ours in November, and here we are, closer to the end of December, and we're eating these.
So maybe Gouda and these other cheddars are like better at staying packaged and fresh.
Perhaps. But now that I'm thinking about it, we have that cave cheese in our fridge that I bought after Halloween on clearance. And it doesn't expire until January.
And it's not a cheddar or a Gouda.
Yeah, I don't know.
Try some other things in here. If you or even if you want to do like a
Part 1, part 2.
Well, I was gonna say infused cheese calendar, and then another cheese calendar that's like fancier. You know, put a higher price tag on it. I know all these kind of whole thing is being cheap, but you know, you guys still have like I can go to Aldi and get a wider range of interesting cheeses that are way more interesting than just Gouda and cheddar.
And Aldi carries mozzarella, Parmesan,
Havarti, like
cheese curds, yeah.
there's things you guys can do rather than just this stuff. Especially when you guys mention those cheeses in.
It makes us want them.
All right, well, let's at least see what cheese they did give us and see if how bad of a. Not how bad. Let's just see how it does.
How it fares. And if you have suggestions for Aldi cheese calendar, leave them in the comments, and hopefully Aldi will take notice.
Someday.
Listen to the people. Someday they will acknowledge us and sponsor us. And I will be thrilled.
Sponsor us? You think they'll sponsor us?
Oh, absolutely, Josh. All the hard work that you put into this channel will bring us to the top.
That's mine.
This is a different color. And there's no specks.
What I'll say is I think this was probably actually the right call for them on this cheese, the rest of this wine.
This is delicious. Is it any cheddar?
No.
It's not a cheddar. Is it a Gloucester?
No.
A Leicester?
No.
A Gouda?
Yes. We just got done talking about how it's all good in cheddars.
I didn't know there was any plain Goudas in here. Isn't it aged or just
No,
Gouda?
just Gouda. Just Gouda. Which, because Gouda is soft and creamy, actually makes sense with this.
Why do they include so many Goudas? Is it because everybody likes Gouda? Because this is pretty fantastic.
I think Gouda is just good, probably just a good cheese for putting in these other ingredients.
And maybe it's easy to make. Maybe
It's a soft cheese, so it's easier to fold the things into it.
And even from a cost perspective, is it just easy to make or doesn't take a long time to make? Or
It might be a cheese that everyone likes without aging, so it's maybe cheaper.
let us know if you have cheese insights to share with us.
And if you have like a cheese course, like a way for us to learn about cheese, like a cheese sommelier course, like leave it down below.
This is a good, solid pairing.
I am enjoying this wine. It's a good, solid wine.
This is an easy drinker. It's not setting itself apart, but as far as the things that we enjoy, this is firmly in that category.
Yeah. Like I said, it reminds me of all the ones that we've really enjoyed, but not quite as good. Which hopefully means it's a little bit cheaper, and this will be like our daily driver.
I hope there's still some good pairings that we enjoy in this box.
We only got 4 more days, so 4 more pairings to do. Well, with all that being said, we will see you tomorrow.
Good night.